On YouTube, oh, my alarm going off telling me to put my iodine on and my progesterone. No, I'm not going to do it so I can have more hot flashes later and then complain to my people. I know I'm not doing it right. Listen, I had this watch Not Your Fucking Guru this morning, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta respond to that long ass video she made called "Is it you're poor? Is it your fault you're poor?" Something like that. And I'm like, oh, she talks about The Secret, which I'm like, no, I hate The Secret. No, I don't hate The Secret. I believe in a modified version of The Secret. You know what I mean? Like she and I are on like we're on the same page, but we're on a different paragraph. You know? I'm like, yeah, girl, I love you. I love her. I commented all over the fucking video. But I was just like, yeah, get it, girl, get it, get it, get it. And the one I just loved everything she said. And I'm like, yes, 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 yes. I totally feel what you're saying. And then my only point of saying, okay, I just feel differently about it is, and I hate to say that I feel that there's a human being on earth that doesn't deserve, to live, and have enough to eat and shelter and this and that. But my experience has led me personally from where her current mindset or what I feel. I don't want to assume. I mean, just at least never, of course, I'm hoping that you know by now. I would never assume to know what's going on inside your head just because I heard you say some things. But I feel like I was kind of where you were a few years ago. But I just really thought if I just do this, and just keep doing it, everything's going to be great. And really what happened is everything just came crashing down and everybody robbed me of everything I had and destroyed me because I was giving and serving those who were literally dead men walking. Their hearts were not alive. They were not, I don't understand any of this. It's some kind of spiritual thing. So when you're saying everyone deserves this, this, and this, well, I don't know, man. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, of course, I don't want to walk by anybody starving, even if they're a narcissist and they've been a horrible person. I mean, I just feel like even after what certain people have done to me, I couldn't, it would be very difficult. But if I was left alone and I had to take care of my first husband, and he was dying of some kind of terrible illness, I'd probably change his diapers until he died for my kid's sake. And I wouldn't say too much shit to him unless we were alone and if he wanted to start some shit with me and he was laying in that bed, I'd be like, really, bitch? Okay. But I'll keep your ass clean and I'll keep you from having bed sores and I'll keep food or whatever. But just shut the fuck up. I mean, it would be like that. It'd be like, and that would be love. Okay? Love is action. It doesn't have to be soft and fluffy. It would be if I had to take care of a narcissist that brought great injury to my life. If I really had to, I think I would do it. That's if my husband was not around because he won't allow it. He's like, nope, I'm not going to allow you to serve these motherfuckers anymore. And he doesn't even use bad language. He's thinking it. And but yeah, I totally get that yearning for the world to be at peace and have abundance and I get the whole mindset of the leadership of the world, the nasty rich. And there's nothing wrong with money. Like you said, there's nothing wrong with money, nothing wrong with having money, enjoying your things. But when you can walk by and kick dirt in people's faces as you're doing it, and you don't even feel the slightest twinge of, oh, that was kind of fucked up. I don't know. A little self-reflection might be in order. I had a difficult time going to Mexico every time I went. And the more I moved into this mindset of seeing the disparity, like focusing on myself, like, oh, God has to give me this and this. And I just need this in my life. And, oh, I have these mental problems from my childhood. And, oh. But then when I'm like, how selfish am I? Get out of your head, Karen. Who gives a fuck what happened then? Well, because I was programmed and it was affecting how I was thinking and seeing and acting in the world at that time. So that's why people like us need to try to work through that shit. And it's not selfish. It's self-centered. Well, if we don't do it, then we can never be whole, and then we never go out in the world and help the rest of the world if we can't do that. So it's not entirely self-centered. I think that it can become that, though. It can become overwhelming when narcissists around you are wanting you to continually believe that you're fucking broken and you can't fix it. I mean, there's just this weird, twisted way that it all works. So when Lise says, the Not Your Fucking Guru, that's Lise. When she says, I want, abundance for the world and everybody in it and everybody's deserving. I'm thinking, I don't think everybody's deserving. But I know what you mean. I understand what you're saying. I feel you. If their eyes would just open. Lenny and I have spent our lives giving and helping and serving and running around. And we loved every minute of it. We just wanted, we're like, We're part of the chain. Like, we're cool. We don't want people to suffer unduly and this and that, but as the more we help, the more they flopped around and frickin' had their hands out. And then they got pissed because we didn't want to give them more, 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 more. So there were two distinct types of people after we shook it all out. Those who appreciate your help, as you call it, level up and take the reins and go. We've never seen that. We've not had that happen yet. Actually, my second daughter, she did that. We helped her the last time. He said, you got 90 days to get your own place and be gone. And you'll never come back. After, she was a rebellious teenager. She was very loud, blah, 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 blah. So she did it. She was the one that I can think of that actually leveled up and has not needed me since. Now I've answered some phone calls. Mom, come get me out of my boyfriend, and I'm going to 4:30 in the morning. I've done some going to pick her up or do a couple things here and there since then, but that's long over. Never had to hand her a dime after she left after 9. I didn't hand her a dime when she showed up. She showed up at the airport. I took her to my house. 90 days she was gone. But I did drive her back and forth to work. But I didn't hand her a cent. Not a cent. I mean, I fed her. I got her to the house and made her breakfast, made her food, and I rode her. And she had a job the next day waiting tables. And was making enough money, and she was collecting. She moved on to the next place, collected. Lenny helped her find a car, and she was on her way, and she got her shit together, period. But most people we tried to help stomped all over us and rolled out. Fuck you, got nothing but shit to say about us. Selfish motherfuckers. It's like, oh my God, right? No, we're not. So what we've done, we are so burnt out at this point on those types of people using the fuck out of us. We just don't want to do it anymore. We don't want to do it anymore. We're so burnt. And I mean burnt down to the that we have to do us right now. We have to do only us. And then we have the occasional less involved type of helping. Various people or picking up trash or whatever. It's not as involved because when we get too deep in with somebody, they take us for everything they can, fuck us up and roll. So we're doing the more lighter work. But yeah, we're trying to enjoy a little bit of our life at this point. But I totally feel where you're coming from. And I love it. I love your face. And I love when your face breaks out in a smile. And I love that point in your video where you just get this controlled anger burn going on, talking about how fucked up it is. And then you're like, hey, these people are so wonderful. You just think about that man that takes your trash to the dump for you. And your face it lit like a million points of light. Is that what George W. said? Whatever. It's 1,000 points of light. And I said to Lenny, and as soon as your video ended and your beautiful face was just, I said, now look at that, Lenny. And that's a beautiful woman right there. And he goes, yup. He's still trying to deal with some kind of bullcrap from yesterday. Anyway, where he got scammed. But almost got scammed. Level up, like the Not Your Fckn Guru says, because you don't need one. We don't need a fucking guru. That shit's over. Those days are over. And they should have been long over. No man deserves to lead another man as, suggest, guide. Okay. For a short time. I spent my life following leaders because my parents told me I was too stupid to lead myself until about a couple of weeks ago. And now I'm like, oh no, can I do it? Yeah, I can do it. And I'm going to do it. All right, y'all. Have a great day. I wish this wasn't so long. Can't trim it anymore. YouTube won't allow us to cut the end off, cut the beginning off. So you just got to stop the video when you feel like stopping and listening and just say, fuck you, Karen, boop, and close that shit out and leave. Peace out. Have a great day. Let's have a good one.